Hey, it's Walter. I'm your wealth educator. A couple things on how to get rich when you're young. Okay, and there's some really kind of some tripwires here that you really need to pay attention to. So let's first of all just go through kind of business 101 in terms of your own personal balance sheet, because that's really what you are. You're internally your own business. So you look at, okay, so we just got done with 2024, right? 2024 just happened. And you say, okay, how did we do? How much income did I make? So that's one component. Okay, that's number one. Number two is how much equity did I have in the job that I have? Do you have equity? And that is a yes or a no. And so if you don't, you want to try to figure out a way to get equity wherever it is that you work. Most companies offer stock plans, stock options, things like that. All right, so this then number adds up to your total compensation. Then you have something called expenses. Holy shit. So, and then over here, and I'm going to write down, this is absolutely your most important number. Okay, and you really need to know what this is, and that's your free cash flow. That's what's left over after income minus expenses. One of the things that people really get this disease of lifestyle inflation. The more you make, guess what? The more you spend. It's really, really, really hard to control expenses while revenue is going up, especially when you're young, because there's always something that you're going to want to have. But you really have to be disciplined. The thing about the internet is the internet has this portrayal that you need a certain kind of car and a certain kind of clothes and a certain kind of place to live in. But that's totally it. Because what you really need to do is you need to manage this two equation that increases your free cash flow as a percentage of your income. You follow me? So you want to try to freeze expenses on a going forward basis. Now, granted, you get married, you got kids and all that, but they got to be kind of disproportionate. Or if you get a bonus, what is the first thing that you think about? Do you think about, oh, I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to go to Europe, I'm going to spend money, what am I going to do? Or do you think about, boy, when you have free cash flow, then guess what you can do? You can buy assets. And so just read Robert Kiyosaki's book on Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but all of this equation goes to buy assets. You will never become rich if you don't harness this relationship. So every year, every 2024, every calendar year, look at this and say, how much did I put away? How much did I put away in my retirement accounts? How much is left over? How much did I invest? How much assets did I buy? That's the measurement, not what frickin' car you have or what designer clothes you have, but this very simple equation. It doesn't matter how much money you make. I know a lot of people that make a lot of money, but guess what? They spend a lot of money and they don't have a lot of free cash flow. So they're on this treadmill of life and there's no freedom. But in order to get here, you got to have the big D. And the big D is discipline. You have to have the ability to say no to who? To yourself. You have to look in the mirror and say, we're not going to do that. We're not going to buy the BMW. We're going to buy the Toyota. We're going to buy the Volkswagen. We're again, low expenses, high revenue. Low expenses, high revenue is the formula, because then all of a sudden you get all this free cash flow. And now all of a sudden we can talk about real estate and stocks and crypto and all kinds of things that are super cool. And you can really start to begin to grow your wealth, not consume your wealth.